request sent to our MRIE software, MathWager, has been carefully processed, and today we will provide a detailed response based on reading hidden parameters and precise predictions regarding U.S. actions toward Venezuela. Before we go into the details, it is important to emphasize that conspiracy theories have no place here, and everything you might see online or read in media reports is far from the truth. This analysis is based on mathematical models, historical patterns, statistical data, and predictive algorithms that have been thoroughly processed by MRIE. What is currently happening has two main reasons. The smaller indirect reason is the influence on the oil market and the hidden justification for price increases in that part of the world, which has long been planned. It is crucial to highlight that otherwise, the U.S. would have handled the situation entirely differently, far less theatrically, focusing on limiting and complicating payments, transportation, and logistics of Venezuelan oil without needing a public demonstration of power. The primary reason for this action is the balancing of power in the world between the West and the East. A universal system managing humanity has always existed, and it is fundamentally based on balance. Excessive capital or concentrated power inevitably triggers a crisis that is necessary to stabilize the system. Conflict in the East demands a counterbalance in the West. Historically, conflicts and crises in Asia or the Middle East have prompted economic and military responses from the United States to maintain global equilibrium. The demonstration of American strength now is a signal of stability and controlled response, not chaotic or unpredictable action. The main objective is to show the current superiority of American military and economic power, which many people question but without any basis. From a theoretical and predictive standpoint, this can be observed positively because U.S. actions against Venezuela may indicate that global tensions are approaching de-escalation and that more serious conflicts around the world are likely to be resolved soon. No attack can ever be justified or morally supported, yet analytical methods show that positive signals can be derived from this event, suggesting potential resolution of serious conflicts in the future. Historically, major global economic, military, or political crises have often ended with decisive actions led by the United States, effectively halting escalation. Patterns and predictions derived from data indicate that, in this case, we are witnessing a controlled demonstration of power with a high probability that the scenario will be concluded in a structured way, although not before the end of 2026. In the coming period, we can expect the release of enormous figures and viral content detailing the amount of military equipment expended, costs incurred by the U.S., and projections of additional expenditures. This approach naturally justifies increased investments in the military and related sectors, which simultaneously reduces inflation and creates a large number of employment opportunities. Predictions also indicate that viral short clips showcasing U.S. military operations will cultivate a sense of community, pride, and strength among citizens, restoring trust in the system and belief in the ability to act collectively. One key effect is that American society will once again unite after the hardships and divisions experienced in recent times, rallying around a common goal. Analytical models demonstrate that after this controlled display of force and the resolution of these global conflicts, a period of cooling and preparation for peace is expected. In the global system, the U.S. holds a critical position of control and stabilization. Many dispute this, but consider if some other country were economically and militarily dominant in the way the U.S. is, say, Iran or an African nation, the global balance would be disrupted and the survival of humanity could be at risk. It is essential to understand that the dominance of a rational global actor creates stability and prevents chaos. Analytical details indicate that this demonstration of U.S. power was inevitable, but will be conducted in a controlled and responsible manner. This also opens a new chapter on the global stage, which promises to be much calmer and more stable than the current situation. The strategic use of such actions ensures that economic and military power is demonstrated in a controlled environment, guiding public perception, stabilizing markets, and signaling to global actors that systems are functioning as intended. MRIE algorithms predict that these events, although dramatic in appearance, will ultimately maintain the equilibrium necessary to prevent uncontrolled escalation. The pattern suggests that the world is moving toward stabilization and that future crises will be mitigated by careful timing of these interventions. In this context, the U.S. action toward Venezuela is both a tactical maneuver and a message. It demonstrates American capability while setting the stage for a period of global preparation for peace. Such actions are always calculated, They are not random or haphazard. They provide the international system with the means to manage risk, balance capital flows, and maintain social stability across multiple continents. The apparent drama of the operation masks a far more deliberate strategy aimed at long-term global equilibrium. As the system prepares the public for these developments, viral content, reports, and media releases will focus on magnifying the perceived power and efficiency of the U.S. military, reinforcing narratives of unity and strength. This has an immediate effect of gathering the population around shared goals, increasing internal cohesion, and sustaining confidence in governance structures. Once the immediate demonstration is complete, a period of strategic cooling and planning for broader peace is expected. It is essential to recognize the systemic logic. When a dominant power demonstrates controlled strength, it prevents unpredictable escalations elsewhere, reduces potential economic shocks, and ensures that humanity remains within the boundaries of manageable crisis. This is why the global system relies on predictable and rational actors at its core. The evidence shows that without these measures, the world would face far greater instability, with widespread social unrest, economic collapse, and potential conflict across multiple regions. The MRIE software's predictive models are clear. The current events, dramatic as they seem, are part of a carefully designed sequence intended to maintain global balance while guiding public perception. Following these developments, the world will see stabilization, a decrease in the risk of widespread conflict, and preparation for a phase of relative peace. This is not speculation. It is derived from data, predictive modeling, and historical analysis. Always remember, global events cannot be viewed in black and white. Behind each decision, each move, there is a deep, multi-layered strategy designed to balance human society, economic flows, and geopolitical power. Observing these patterns allows us to anticipate outcomes, recognize opportunities, and understand the deeper rationale that drives world events beyond what is immediately visible. Question for everyone: are you truly aware of global politics, or do you blindly follow the information presented on social media? If you want to stay informed and understand in advance where the world is heading, follow and support this account, which is the only link between the MRIE math wager software and people.